There's something strangely intimate about unfinished things, a sentence that cuts off mid-thought, a video that feels uploaded by mistake, a moment that looks like it wasn't meant to be seen, but somehow was. The video opens with a player named Whyme3011 standing in front of a door. At first, nothing feels wrong, but when he turns around, the space behind him stretches into a long hallway. As he walks, we hear doors opening. We hear mobs moving, but we don't see anything, just sound. At the end of the hallway, there's another door. It looks important, like progression, like an exit, but the bridge leading to it is broken. No blocks, no tools, no solution. So Whyme falls into a basement, and this basement is wrong in a way that's hard to explain unless you've played the game for years. And then the music stops. We'll see throughout all of Whyme's videos that the music has a very strange behavior, and in this first one, there's no exception, but the music is the last of his worries. He gets chased around by a zombie, regular Minecraft player activities, but what do all these random doors and secret rooms mean? They don't lead anywhere, or do they? Okay, so he opened the door, got into a safe space, or so it seemed, and then a new world starts generating. He spawns with a different skin and a random blue book in creative mode, and then back to survival mode. He then decides to sleep, play music, and go back to work. Inside are 3 doors. One goes nowhere, one says don't go, one says nothing, so you can guess which one he chooses. Inside is a chest, and here is where everything changes. He picks up a book titled, "This book is not yours," and the message inside is angry. This is not yours. This house is not yours. That skin is not yours. He's given another book. This one is empty, writable, and for the first time he responds. He writes, "This is," and before he finishes, the video ends. The description underneath reads, "Ownership is a word to describe the possession of an object or idea. To own something is saying you have some amount of control. You do not." So before anything escalates, the ARG makes one thing clear. This isn't a story about a monster, it's a story about authority, and it starts by asking a very quiet, very uncomfortable question. What does it mean to exist in a world where you're allowed to act, but never allowed to own? The second video is titled, "A House That Didn't Belong." Already that phrasing feels strange. The video begins differently. Whyme isn't trapped. He places a crafting table, a chest, and a bed in the middle of a forest. This is important. He's not exploring anymore, he's settling. This is the first time he tries to create something stable on his own terms, and nothing stops him, at least not immediately. As he walks through the forest, something strange appears. A glass block embedded in a tree. Is this world being edited around him? Eventually, he returns to his chest and breaks it to retrieve his items. And the moment he does, the world reacts. Instantly, the screen glitches. Night falls unnaturally fast. A spider attacks. This is the first hard pattern. Nothing breaks when he moves. Nothing breaks when he builds. It breaks when he tries to move on. He finds shelter in a village. He walks around. The screen glitches lightly, but no threats appear. Until he notices something else. A dark house different from the others, unlit, still. And when he opens its door, the hotbar glitches, just for a moment, like the world hesitating, as if asking, "Are you sure?" He goes in anyway. Loud music starts playing. Inside the house, the layout is familiar. Too familiar. The bed, the jukebox. This is not a new place. This is the same structure as video 1, relocated. He looks around for a while, feeling watched, and maybe rightly so, because as soon as he opens the chest and sees a book inside, the screen glitches violently, and for a split second, the perspective changes. At first, it's hard to understand what exactly is appearing, but if we look carefully, we can see that it looks like the outside of the house in which Whyme is. This confirms that he is being watched by someone, or something. Back to his POV, he opens the book. This time it's friendly. "Hello, welcome to my house. I hope we can be friends." The ARG has shifted. It's no longer accusing, it's negotiating. It asks him to talk, and he does. He writes, "Hello?" and then stores the book back and makes the house comfortable for him. He puts down a bed and sleeps. And here, we see the first interaction in his sleep with the number 3011 appearing. He wakes up in the middle of nowhere, continuing his journey. He explores for a while before coming back to the house, but on the way there, he noticed something. 2 villagers stand nearby. They see him, and he sees them. Another one approaches, and he comes back to a friendly response, which makes him wonder, who is on the other side and why can't I see them? Wait, what is that? Update available. Why me wants to be friends. That isn't dialogue. It's a system prompt, and the choice isn't for him. It's the world deciding whether to let the anomaly get closer or keep it contained. Whatever the answer was, something changes after this. He decides to break his bed and sleep on the bed already there. Why me assumes he made a friend. But when he sleeps, this happens. Binary code all over the screen, which decoded means it's telling us that his identity, his skin, isn't natural. It's a file, compressed, stored, and reapplied when the system decides it needs to be. And maybe that's why we never see him with another skin again, like in video 1. But that isn't all. At the exact same time, another command appears. This means every villager in a massive area is deleted. Remember? The only things that noticed him, that made him feel real? So in one quiet action, the system removes that comfort and reapplies his identity in isolation. And it does both while he's asleep, when he can't see it happen. When he wakes up, the village feels empty. As the video continues, 3011 begins appearing in the world itself, as blocks, as items, as fragments of reality. And he senses something is happening, looking at the sky, like he's asking, why me? Later, he returns to the house. The book is no longer in the chest. It's on the floor, discarded, and this time the message is different, final. This house did not belong to you. Past tense. A conclusion. Why me looks disoriented, in disbelief, and does something weird. He looks down and breaks the block directly beneath his feet where the book was, and he falls. What's even weirder is that he lands in the exact same position as the beginning of video 1. So I know what you are thinking. This is a loop, right? It's much deeper than that, because by now we can see it clearly. The beginning of video 1, the end of video 1, and the entirety of video 2 are 3 different worlds. They are not the same save. They are not the same instance. And yet, they share structures. Different worlds, same spaces. Video 2 doesn't end with him trapped. It ends with something worse. The realization that, no matter how many times the world changes, some things are already waiting for him inside the next one. The third video doesn't announce itself as important. It's just called Snow. And in this video, Whyme3011 is no longer in survival mode. He's in creative. At first, this looks like freedom, but almost immediately it feels wrong because he doesn't do anything, as if the ability to do anything has quietly removed the reason to do something. The world around him is endless white, and the description under the video says something strange. The cold can hurt, but eventually you can't feel anything at all. Is that funny? That doesn't sound like danger. It sounds like sedation. In his hand, he holds a single rose. What does it mean? And of course, we notice something else. A camera. Overlay. Cam3011. And the timer doesn't behave like a normal recording. It resets. Over and over. It's not documenting progress. It's sampling. Checking. As if the system doesn't need a full recording anymore. Just confirmation that he's still there. The errors start to build up. As he types, I always wondered what the snow would be like. It's quietly devastating because it implies curiosity, not fear, not resistance. Lights appear in the distance. He follows them. And as he starts typing something we can't see, the date starts glitching and becomes September 9th, 1947. That date matters. I did a little bit of research and found that it's the day the first computer bug was ever recorded. A moth trapped in a machine, not destroyed, removed, documented, preserved. Suddenly, the metaphor sharpens. This isn't a haunted world. It's a system dealing with an anomaly. And then, at the end of the video, this happens. At first, it looks unreadable, but we see a few letters floating. I, T, and U. And replacing them by the numbers 3011 becomes It Lies to You. But what is it? The system? Was everything a lie? This appears to be fascinating. Why Me, for the time being, has uploaded some more videos that I would love to cover up that should give us even more pieces to find out what is happening. Let me know if you guys would like a continuation to this story as much as I do. And until then, stay safe.